Historically, wind and water, it's always been something that farms have used to assist their operations. In the late 70s, early 80s, there was a commercial wind farm located on the property. They operated for 6 or 7 years. They had a total of 8 windmills up here that varied in size from, I think, 5 kilowatts to 40 kilowatts. That kind of fell apart as some of the tax breaks went away. The nation as a whole kind of lost interest as the price of oil came down again. So they dismantled them and took them down. So that was kind of my initial baptism into kind of wind power, and seeing that, you know, it could work and it was viable. It just really needed a little bit more of a long-term commitment to kind of seeing it through and making sure that it was going to work. So I thought we'd come out here today just to have a little ceremonial groundbreaking. I brought my daughters Grace and Lily with me today to participate. So you guys ready? Yeah. This is our shovel for the future generations, and hopefully the next generations of Bartletts, all the Bartletts, will be able to benefit, as well as the community, with this project. All right? Yeah, all right. Somewhere in 2005, I started doing research and looking at it again, trying to find manufacturers, researching some of the net metering laws, and doing some financial analysis as to what would be the best option for us here at the farm. There were some grant opportunities that came available through the USDA and also through the Mass Tech Collaborative that I started to pursue, and so it really made it something that we would be able to take on immediately as opposed to somewhere in the future. The windmill has the capability to produce close to 500,000 kilowatts on an annual basis. Again, some of that will depend upon how often and how hard the wind blows, but it'll produce 80% of our electrical needs farm-wide right now, so it'll definitely make a huge difference. It'll also help stabilize the cost that we pay for power. Hopefully this will have a life of somewhere, 15 to 20 years. We determined that this would be a good site for the windmill because of its proximity to the farm stand. The way that the power generation works is you have to hook it back into a transformer to get it back into the grid. And it's most beneficial to generate and use the power that you're generating, as opposed to trying to be a wholesaler and selling power back to the grid. There's an outside chance we'll get it up and running by the end of the year, but if not, it'll be early 2009, hopefully sometime in January, it'll be up and running.